Hi, Jacob with Bite Back Bedbug Removal here in Denver, Colorado. Now, proper preparation is key to a successful bedbug treatment. Different companies will offer different preparation lists, so be forewarned, you should always follow their lists if you're not going with Bite Back and if you're just watching this. But if you are going with us, we have our general preparation list on our website at bitebackbedbugremoval.com under the tab Preparation List. However, I always get additional questions for more details, and I just thought I'd address them in this video. Firstly, I always get asked about shoes. What do I do with all my shoes? Well, with our steam heat bite back, we can treat your shoes no problem. So we will just run the steamer over the shoes. So you just leave those shoes out in the closet, maybe line them up, and we'll take care of that. If you have an exorbitant amount of shoes, we do have a portable heat box. Essentially, it's a box that folds out to about 2 feet by 3 feet by 4 feet, heats up the contents to about 130 degrees. We leave it there for a couple of hours. That kills anything that's in there. So we can put shoes in there if need be. But like I said, usually we can steam those, put those on the floor, usually where you keep them, and we'll take care of those. We always get asked about laundry rooms. What do we do with laundry rooms? Because all our laundry went down there. Laundry rooms are never a problem, really, surprisingly, just mainly because they're out of the way. Nobody sleeps in or near a laundry room. So if a bug happened to get on the clothes in a laundry room, they're going to kind of stick in those clothes until they have a reason to leave. And usually by the time they have a reason to leave, they're already in the washer dryer, and they're going to die that way because the dryer on high for 45 minutes will kill them. That's the best thing you can possibly do. So I wouldn't worry too much about the laundry room, maybe just a general cleanup for that. Closets. In the bedrooms where you're having a problem, definitely clean out the closet. All the hanging clothes need to come down. I know it's a pain, but it needs to happen. In rooms that you're not seeing a problem with, the hanging clothes in the closet can usually stay. I always say that I'll go around, I'll do my treatment around like the baseboards and around the molding, and if I see anything, then I'll have you take it all out. But if I'm not seeing anything, then those should be fine in those other rooms. Linen closets in the hallway, unless you're having a bad infestation, I wouldn't worry about those at all. They're not really going to get in the hallway. Same with coat closets next to the door. I'm not too worried about those either. Because you could definitely get them on your coat, but bedbugs, again, will want to go to their food source, which is you. So even if they got on your coat, within a day or two, they're going to get off that and onto the couch that is probably next to. So if you can wash your coats, definitely go for it. Clean out your closets. This is a great excuse to clean anything. But I wouldn't worry too much about them. Like I said, they will move to the couches, and we'll have to take care of them there anyway. I get asked about pets all the time. What do I do with my dogs, cats? Can they live on them? Technically, they can hitch a ride on pets, but I've never seen a bedbug live on them. They can't burrow into the fur like fleas or ticks can. They have no. So if you just take them outside, brush them, maybe if you want to give them a bath, go for that, and then keep them outside or in a locked room until we are done with our treatment, and they can come right back in. It should never be a problem. Let's see, instruments. I definitely will not steam a guitar. That would hurt the guitar. I'm a musician too, so I don't want to hurt anybody's instruments. So usually they're not going to live on a treated, guitar or a keyboard or anything like that. That's not where they want to be. Technically, they could definitely get in the case. So a lot of times I have my customers just take the instrument out. Maybe I'll visually inspect inside the guitar or like underneath the keyboard or something like that, and then I'll go ahead and do the case myself with the steam. Things in the nightstands. So if you've got books, papers, things like that, that's something we can put in that heat box, the box that heats up the contents to about 130 degrees. So we can put those in there. If you have just random knick-knacky stuff, nail clippers, anything like that, just leave those in there. I can run my steam over that, no problem. If you have something like firearms in there, I would definitely remove those. Again, you can leave the case if you want, but take out the gun itself and the bullets. I don't know what happens to a bullet when I hit it with 300-degree steam, and honestly, I don't want to find out. So there are some difficulties with certain types of bed and furniture that you need to take extra preparation for if you have these. Sleep Number beds can be a giant pain. They have the zippers, they have the tubes, sometimes they have the adjustable box spring thing. If it's a really bad infestation, tell us so we can properly give you the advice, because sometimes if it's bad enough, we'll have to refer you to another company, or we'll have to have you take the bed apart, or we might just have to come by and check it out. Often it's never that bad, and I've treated these sleep numbers many times, but definitely give us a forewarning so we can come out and check and talk about it and see if anything else needs to be done. Same with underdress. If you've got those dressers underneath the bed, especially if it's uncured wood, if you made out of plywood, something like that, give us a forewarning, because sometimes that needs to be taken apart. All the things need to come out of it, because bed bugs don't only like linens and beds, they love wood, and especially untreated wood. So go ahead and tell us, maybe be around so you can help us dismantle it. I honestly don't want you doing too much before we get there. So kind of leave the dismantling to us of bed frames and things like that, because what I don't want to happen is for you to put the bed up and the box spring up and take the frame apart and put those up, and what you've done is scattered the bugs everywhere, and now they're on the wall, now they're on every part of the room and going under the baseboards. So I have my own system where I start in one corner, I make that clean, then I put clean things into that corner and kind of go that way we're not spreading them. So don't dismantle everything, just give us a warning, maybe be there so you can help us out if that's the case. So let's see what else we have. Boxes. Boxes are my worst enemy because they get in the corrugated edges of those boxes, the bed bugs do, and it is nearly impossible to get them out. So what I suggest with boxes is take everything out, throw the box away, have us treat whatever's in there, and then get like a Rubbermaid bucket and put it in there, and then maybe move those things to garage, or just keep them in the Rubbermaid, because the bed bugs won't get in the plastic, but they can get deep in the cardboard and it's a pain. Let's see, backpacks, purses, things like that, definitely leave those for us. We can treat those. Take out any computers, any papers, any books that are in there, and we want to go through that, because especially kids' backpacks, if another kid that sits next to your kid at school has bed bugs, that's a huge way they get into the house. Same with luggage. Hotels are notorious for having bed bugs right now, and that is a common way people get them. So definitely wash and dry your clothes if you get back from a trip, take them out of the bag, and then leave the luggage for me. I will take care of that. We can definitely go through with our steam. People always ask about plants. Will the steam kill the plants? No, because essentially I just will not steam the plants. Plants don't have any problems with bed bugs, and I use a localized heat, so I just won't put my steamer near the plants won't die. Same with birds and lizards, iguanas, things like that. Also the same with electronics. People always ask, are they my TV? No is the answer. Yes, the TV gets hot, but there's no other reason. The bed bugs are attracted to heat, yes, but also just the carbon dioxide we emit. So I've never seen them in an electronic device except maybe under a power strip or under like an alarm clock, something like that. So essentially I won't steam your TV, and your TV will be fine. I might look underneath it or underneath, power strips and alarm clocks and things like that. But don't worry about your electronics. Curtains need to come down, need to go in the washer dryer. Everybody always forgets to look up for bed bugs. They always look down. So take the curtains down, leave pictures up, and I will take those down myself, and I will treat behind those. If you have tapestries, take the tapestries down and put those in the washer dryer also. Let's see, people always ask about bookshelves in the living room. Unless your living room is having a lot of problems, don't worry about the bookshelf in the living room. If you have knickknacks on it or anything like that, don't worry about it. It's not a problem. Bed bugs want to be close to you as possible. So they're always going to be just pretty much on the couch, near the couch, on the bed, near the bed. If you've been using pesticides, if you have a really heavy infestation, let us know beforehand, and maybe we'll have to go through some extra preparation work, or even a different company. If you have like pull-out couches, things like that, just take the sheets off of any pull-out couch if it's there, and we'll do all that work. So don't worry about that. That's about it. So I know if we have to, wait 2 days for treatment, that you're going to want to do something yourself right now, because this is the most stressful point of your life. I get it. It's horrible. The thing that's hard though is don't do much. Do the preparation list, but don't go to Home Depot and buy any bombs or any spray or do anything like that, because I don't want you to spread them and make my job more difficult in the long run. So while you wait for treatment, if you have to do something, maybe vacuum really well, maybe get some rubbing alcohol, spray it around the baseboards or the bed, maybe, lift up the mattress and kind of just kill what you can. But other than that, leave everything for me and I'll take care of you.